Trevor Warnol. Mary Wiles. Here. 4-0, we have quorum.
Please stand for pledge of allegiance. You take your hat off, sir. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Anybody want to do invocation? Need a motion to adopt the agenda?
I move we adopt the agenda.
Second.
Mike Gunther.
Yes.
Anthony Campbell.
Yes.
Kaycey Sommer. Yes. Trevor Warnol. Mary Wiles. Yes. That's 4-0.
Next up will be ratified December 2023 bills, which shows 2011 held when you guys are ready. I couldn't hear you. You must have been listening. As long as it's fixed, I think we'll be all right. You guys have any questions or anything on this? I'll try to answer for you.
We got the fence around the basketball court at the park, right? When are we gonna get the goals, you know?
Basketball goal,
That
Pat.
court?
You want to help?
Basketball goal.
I haven't got one yet.
Okay.
Let's have an answer for that by next meeting, then try to figure it out.
I might ask a few people. So,
I
we'll
would-
see.
Does anybody here know who donated that or bought it?
Well, like the banks and stuff, the lines got decorations for all that, so
I know, I just kind of curious where they got it from.
we can ask them.
I kind of like the part of it when they're like a match.
Yeah. We can ask them, they'll tell us.
How many folks attended the employee lunch, Christmas lunch?
How many employees?
What was the head count on that?
30 plus, right? 30-ish?
Employees, I think.
Well, the total head count.
30, 35, like, is what I guess.
Do we just have one notary? I think you're saying, are you just you? Are you just the only notary?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe we should see about getting another one. Just to have another one, since the one day is gone, you know. Maybe have like 5. There we go. It's not that problem.
It's easy.
Yeah.
We can do it all pictures.
I mean, even Lacey.
Yeah, Lacey, but yeah, let's try to get Lacey here. Yeah, that'd be perfect.
I think she will.
That's a good service for them there too.
I think it's there.
You guys ready or you will kind of like it?
No, I'm good.
Need a motion to ratify what you did. Ready?
Can I make a motion to ratify December bills?
I'll second it. Mike Rutherford.
Yes.
Anthony Campbell.
Yes.
Kaycey Sommer. Yes. Trevor Warnol.
Yes.
Mary Wiles.
Yes.
Passed 5-0.
Next up would be approved minutes for December 11th meetings. You guys see any changes? Yeah, you speak louder, Bob. Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Tell me if I can. Sometimes I can hear myself, so I think I can hear you. You guys can hear me?
Wait, you have your head down?
We're talking about minutes, so if you guys need changes, or need anything changed on the minutes, let me know. Sorry, Bob.
That was better we could do it.
You just gotta tell me sometimes.
And with this, it doesn't help.
Yeah, it's live in here, guys. So I thought we were gonna have the weather bypass this, but I see obviously you decided to head our way. I'm sure all the little kids will be happy. Do you guys have any changes?
Minutes.
Let's do them all together. Yes, if you
You
can.
want to meet? There you go. Yeah. You want me to do the motion?
If you would.
Okay, I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of December 11th and 18th, 2023, with no changes.
Sorry.
Mike Rutherford.
Yes.
Anthony Campbell.
Yes to the 18th, abstain from the 11th.
Kaycey Sommer.
Yes.
Trevor Warnol.
Yes to the 11th, abstain from the 18th.
Mary Wiles.
Yes.
So pass 4-1 and 4-1.
Thank you. Next up would be Bill 2023-0036. That's a task order for our lead service line inventory. Basically what that is the state of Missouri has decided to go around to each and every individual resident and check for lead in the service line. I'll need a motion for the first reading by title only.
Make a motion for first reading by title only of Bill 2024-0036.
I'll second.
Michael Rutherford.
Yes.
Anthony Campbell.
Yes.
Kaycey Sommer.
Yes.
Trevor Warnol.
Yes.
Mary Wiles.
Yes.
Pass 4-0.
Ordinance authorizing the mayor of Dixon to execute task order number 5 of the lead service line inventory. I need a motion for the second reading by title only.
I'll make a motion for a second reading of bill number 2024-0036.
Sorry.
Mike Rutherford.
Yes.
Anthony Campbell.
Yes.
Kaycey Sommer.
Yes.
Trevor Warnol.
Yes.
Mary Wiles.
Yes.
Pass 5-0.
Ordinance authorizing the mayor of Dixon to execute task order number 5 for lead service line inventory. I'll need a motion to approve.
Make a motion to approve bill number 2024-0036.
Second.
Mike Gunther?
Yes.
Anthony Campbell?
Yes.
Tracy Over? Yes. Trevor Warnol?
Yes.
Mary Wiles?
Yes.
Pass five.
Thank you, guys. Next up, farmer's market. We have anybody here for?
Yes.
Is that you guys?
Yes.
How are you guys?
Good, thank you.
You can stand up or sit there, whatever is comfortable for you.
Okay. Do you have any questions that you, or you just want
What
me to?
do you want to do exactly?
Well, what we would like to do is, in my request of being able to use the Lions Club Park in front of the pavilion, you know, like in the parking lot there for a farmer's market beginning Saturday, the 4th of May through Saturday, October 5. And that would be like every weekend as opposed to monthly. After Dixon Community Alliance asked us to take over the farmers market, I surveyed a lot of the customers on our last day there, and they were quite happy to have it more often, because in the previous year, a lot of people, when we were having it monthly, a lot of people came and said that they didn't even realize that it existed. So we're just really requesting permission to be able to use the park.
Do you guys have any questions, concerns?
Just be at like the pavilion area there.
Yeah,
The
just
pavilion parking lot?
yeah, just buy that pavilion there where we had it a couple of years ago.
Insurance or anything?
That's what I was going to say, how's our insurance?
Are they doing it through the DCA?
Yeah, that's a question. I think, do you remember when you guys were doing it, was there a special allowance in there for the farmers? There's some special rules in the state of Missouri for the farmers market style, but I don't know what they are. I thought there was,
And does the organization have to be like in charge of it?
Well, we were just asked to take it over, so the Dixon Garden Club is going to run it, and yeah, and so that's one of the things that I wanted to know from you guys too. It's like, if you granted permission for us to use it, what kind of insurance would you want us to have, or what do we need, or what business license do we need as well?
she would probably be your best contact for that, because you would have to have like, if you're not making no money off of it, are you guessing, is it going to be for profit or not for profit? I mean, that'll be a question.
Well, at the moment, we're not a 501c3, we're just still a club because we're just
Yes.
new, and so we would be charging the vendors either a fee of like $5 or just a donation if they want to do that.
I think all you would really need, I don't think you need a business license for that, but I think you'll have to have the event insurance to cover, because that was part of the issue with the park, is that our insurance doesn't cover special events down there. We ran into that last time. So I believe you got event insurance at a very
For the parade?
Yeah. It's very cost effective though, right?
No, for the parade, it was expensive for the parade. But I don't know, it might be different for like just an event like every weekend.
Yeah, I think for that,
I think the other question is whether you want each vendor through the farmer's market to have its business license, or you guys are accepting that the farmer's market should get a business license and then
We even talked about doing, I don't even know what we call it, like a smaller fee for
that based on.
just a vendor or whatever.
and I'd be fine with it on that. I mean, really, it's up to you guys. I just don't want to, I kind of like the idea of a farmer's market. I don't want to put too much cost.
No, I was thinking like each year, like $5 or something for a vendor or whatever. The price of stuff.
A true farmer doesn't have to have anything. A true farmer that raises their own produce, agricultural products, milk, eggs, whatever, can sell anywhere except on private property. What happens when you mix in other things that are not those things, then you've got
They're selling.
something that's different than, but basically what the title calls a farmer's market.
See, that's what I thought.
A community market or whatever, you know. Which is still a good thing, it's just, there's different rules, you know, when you do that.
We could make it cheap one time for the year, for the summer. Just a
Yeah, would you say May through October?
Yes, yes.
vendor fee for, and they could buy it once and have it used all summer. Either the whole event or
We need to do some checking.
Just checking on it.
Maybe we should,
wait till it does.
well, it always says.
Well, Crowder's got one.
Yeah, the only thing that scares me is that, see, we always thought our insurance would cover that part, but like, it doesn't, like, that was something we just ran into,
So that you may have to charge more for each vendor just to cover the cost of insurance on it.
So our insurance originally told us that if it was a scheduled event, they have to have insurance. If you just come to the park, you don't have to have insurance, which is really kind of a crazy concept, but that's what our insurance says. So if we rent out the pavilion or the area to you and it's scheduled, you have to have insurance. If you don't, you just show up, which is kind of a, if somebody else is there, then you're competing for that space.
Right.
So that's the issue. So you do want to schedule it to make sure that you have it on Saturday.
Right, and that was one of the things that we discussed in our meeting, because we were assuming that we probably would have to have some kind of event insurance for like that period of time.
Right.
We'll see what the minimum is with you, and maybe Kelly will get back with you at the end of this week, and she'll get you an idea for it, and maybe in the meantime, by the next meeting, we'll come up with like a fee, or that's all right with you guys. But we're all for it, we want you guys to do it. We'll just have to figure out the details of it, and we'll get you requirements, what actually our insurance company will require you to have too, so then you know, and you can maybe get the best rate.
Okay, that sounds fair.
And I have to set aside like a time every Saturday morning, because I know a lot of people do birthday parties at the summers at the park, so.
Right, yeah.
Sometimes they don't always let us know, they just kind of show up.
Oh,
What
okay.
is the other one?
Yeah, there's two there.
Yeah, we don't reserve the pavilion. I want to say no.
Because of the insurance.
So it would probably be like 9 to noon or 8 to noon, something like that?
I could
That'd be
say
sufficient with us.
9 to
So-
1 or something, whatever really works with you guys, what you think would be, good for us to have. Because we're thinking like 9 through probably 1 or 12.
And I think that works with us, I don't think anybody, we're all for it, we just want to make sure we get all the details and we're kosher on our side of it. So.
Yeah, and that's what we want to do, which is why I put in the application to see, to work with you guys and see, can we do this, can we use the venue, and, we want to do it the right way, because we want to basically grow this into an asset for the community of Dixon.
No, we appreciate it. And I'll enjoy, I think we'll all enjoy it, so.
Yeah, if we can do anything, let us know. If you need any kind of support.
So you have all of our contacts still? Thank you guys, we appreciate you.
Oh, thank you.
City Clerk update?
The new bank account is set up at Mary's County Bank. We have credit card payments going into that bank. We have new checks and deposit slips. So we're just waiting to see if our ACH is saved in. We sent the proper documentation to have those moved over to Mary's County. I haven't heard back from anyone yet, but that should be happening in February. So, once again, general fund is in the negative, so we need to move some money, probably have another budget meeting soon. And water rates.
Yeah, so it's that time of year again, just the annual water rate, 5% increase that we voted, 3 or 4 years ago, so that'll take effect this next budget cycle, correct?
Yeah, we can put it in, and
We'll make sure to put something in the paper about that too.
okay.
You got a library update?
So I said that omissions and anything else, so we'll just skip it.
Police update?
So for the month of December, we've got a total of 215 calls for service, 4 B&Es, 1 motor vehicle accident on injury, 25 traffic stops, 0 unconscious unresponsives, and 0 warrants.
We're investigating those B&Es.
Yes.
Okay.
So, in conversation, just so we can have this an open conversation, maybe so it's clear, I just want to make sure I understand the system correct. If we instate like 11 o'clock curfew, that means anybody that's up past walking through town at that 11 o'clock, we can stop and potentially, is that the correct?
Question.
I don't, we can't do that to persons 18 and above.
Okay.
That would be under like martial law. We can't do that.
Is there a solution to our walkers that like to walk into other people's house?
In other people's house, catch them when they're walking into the house. I mean, that's
What
hard.
about if they're walking down the middle of the street? I mean, is that, you can't do nothing about
We
that?
stop talking to them, that's about all.
That's about it.
Somebody dressed up like Darth Vader or something this morning on NPC, like, what? Can we not, I mean, that's,
Unfortunately, people have rights, you know, they can, until they.
yeah, I mean, that could,
Unfortunately, people have rights.
yeah, but that could still, I mean, that could, you know, incite fear into people or something. That should be
I get
something.
that, but that's still not, it's still not a crime.
Maybe we should dress you guys up like, you know, if they want to dress up like Darth Vader or something, just dress you guys up like Han Solo. Chewbacca.
I do know what Dylan you're talking about, so.
I mean, I guess as long as it's, they're known, you guys know about it, so,
I just wish there was something we could do
yeah.
to slow that down.
We're working on it, that's all I can tell you is, top people, make them like you know, we're kind of pushing our boundaries with that, so.
Maintenance update.
They have much, a lot of time last week working on salt equipment and getting ready for the upcoming storm. Nothing's really changed. We'll keep pushing me off on the hydrant. Now it's January 31st, it says, stupid shit.
Yeah, I almost think
Who do you think, you mentioned Mike the other day, who would be qualified to cut that down?
so. I don't even think we can do that. So after like doing more research, we have two options there. Either you take a bunch of 1-foot risers and add to it. You can add 3 of those to get 3 foot because every other town around here is 4 foot deep. Dixon decided to bury all theirs 3 foot deep. So you need to take 3 1-foot risers and gasket each one and do it that way. I almost think at this point, just the easier solution, as much as I hate it, and I'm gonna hate going to buy it all the time, is backfill it all, fill up mainly with rock, and maybe take some bigger rock, I don't know, maybe 6 foot around it, and kind of build like a little area around it, some of that
Or
riprap.
down or something.
Do you have it? That's the only thing that would be true. I just hate the way it works.
I mean, at that point, I don't say cover with the concrete, and leave it to the 31st.
Is that what you think?
I mean, no sense in.
So they're just, they have 3.
I just probably
But I mean, you getting some that are 3-foot risers?
Supposed to be a 3-foot hydrant coming to order just 4 or 5 days after that one was put in.
But now.
They said 3 weeks, which has been 7 weeks ago. And when I called them last week, Friday, I think it was, they said 31st was supposed to be shipped.
I just don't feel warm and cozy about putting 3 of those risers together, I guess. I mean,
Yeah, so we'll have to-
we can wait, if that's what you guys want to wait. If it's not within, if we're next meeting buying that thing, let's just call it a day backfill. How much are they? $5,000. Yeah, $5,000.
We could just buy a couple to have on hand.
Well, if we do buy any more, don't buy a 4 footer,
Yeah,
buy a
buy
3
3
footer. Because everything in this town is 3 foot, it's not 4 foot. I mean, we have yet to put one in that was actually 4 foot.
Because they don't carry a 3-foot.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Which if we do need, if you dig one up, you need a 4 footer, then the stock.
Yeah, that's just not. Anything else? Any questions, concerns? You got anything, Nathan? No? If you don't have anything, Mayor, I need a motion to go into closed. Give these guys 10 minutes to get out of here.
Make a motion to go to close, effective in 10 minutes.
Sorry.
Mike Under.
Yes.
Anthony Campbell.
Yes.
Stacy Oakham.
Yes.
Trevor Warnol.
Yes.
Mary Wiles.
Yes.
Passed by bill 626 with a 10-minute recess.